Hey, fantastic viewers. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into a captivating Bible quiz, and I'm thrilled you're here for the challenge. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and get ready to test your biblical knowledge. And type Amen to show your faith. At the end of the quiz, comment down below with your score and let's see who the real Bible scholars are among us. Your engagement makes this community vibrant, so let's make this quiz an unforgettable experience together. Question 1. Who led the Israelites across the Red Sea on dry ground? A. Caleb. B. Joshua. C. Aaron. D. Moses. The right answer is letter D. Moses, at the command of God, stretched out his hand over the Red Sea, and the waters were miraculously divided, allowing the Israelites to pass through on dry ground. Question 2. Which prophet confronted King Ahab and challenged the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel? A. Elisha. B. Elijah. C. Amos. D. Isaiah. The right answer is letter B. Elijah confronted the false prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel, demonstrating the power of the true God. In a dramatic display, God consumed Elijah's offering with fire, proving his supremacy. Question 3. Who was the first king of Israel anointed by the prophet Samuel? A. Saul. B. David. C. Solomon. D. Jonathan. The right answer is letter A. Saul was anointed as the first king of Israel by the prophet Samuel. His reign marked the transition from a period of judges to a monarchy in Israel. Question 4. Which judge of Israel defeated the Midianites with only 300 men and torches in jars? A. Gideon. B. Jephthah. C. Samson. D. Ehud. The right answer is letter A. Gideon, with a small but strategic force, defeated the Midianite army using unconventional tactics, such as torches hidden in jars and the sound of trumpets. Question 5. Who was the prostitute in Jericho who helped the Israelite spies and later became part of the lineage of Jesus? A. Tamar. B. Rahab. C. Ruth. D. Deborah. The right answer is letter B. Rahab, a prostitute in Jericho, hid the Israelite spies and, as a result of her faith, was spared when Jericho fell. She later became part of the genealogy of Jesus. Question 6. Which disciple of Jesus denied him 3 times but later became a prominent leader in the early church? A. Peter. B. John. C. James. D. Andrew. The right answer is letter A. Peter, initially denying Jesus 3 times, later became a central figure in the early Christian community. He played a key role in preaching on the day of Pentecost and in the development of the early church. Question 7. Who was the wife of Isaac and the mother of Esau and Jacob? A. Leah. B. Rachel. C. Rebekah. D. Zilpah. The right answer is letter C. Rebekah became the wife of Isaac through divine providence, and she was the mother of Esau and Jacob, who played significant roles in biblical history. Question 8. Which man was thrown into a den of lions for praying to God and was miraculously spared? A. Daniel. B. Shadrach. C. Meshach. D. Abednego. The right answer is letter A. Daniel, a faithful servant of God, was thrown into a den of lions for refusing to stop praying. God miraculously spared Daniel, and the king recognized the power of the God of Israel. Question 9. Who was the queen in the Old Testament known for her beauty and became the wife of King Xerxes? She wasn't the first queen. A. Esther. B. Vashti. C. Ruth. D. Naomi. The right answer is letter A. Esther, a Jewish orphan, became queen through a series of events orchestrated by God to save her people from a plot to destroy them. Her courage and intervention on behalf of the Jews are celebrated in the biblical book named after her. Question 10. Which apostle of Jesus was known as the Doubting Thomas? A. Peter. B. John. C. James. D. Thomas. The right answer is letter D. Thomas, one of the 12 disciples, doubted the resurrection of Jesus until he saw the risen Lord and exclaimed, "My Lord and my God." His doubt turned into a powerful declaration of faith. Question 11. Who was the Roman centurion whose servant was healed by Jesus? A. Cornelius. B. Centurion at Capernaum. C. Julius. D. Pilate. The right answer is letter B. A Roman centurion approached Jesus, seeking healing for his servant. Impressed by the centurion's faith, Jesus healed the servant from a distance, commending the centurion's faith. Question 12. Who was the wise king in Israel known for his wisdom and building the temple in Jerusalem? A. David. B. Solomon. C. Rehoboam. D. Hezekiah. The right answer is letter B. Solomon, the son of David, sought wisdom from God and became renowned for his wisdom. He was also the builder of the magnificent temple in Jerusalem, a structure that became a symbol of God's presence among his people. Question 13. Which disciple of Jesus was a tax collector before becoming his follower? A. Matthew. B. James. C. Philip. D. Bartholomew. The right answer is letter A. Matthew, also known as Levi, was a tax collector when Jesus called him to be a disciple. He responded immediately, leaving his tax booth to follow Jesus. Question 14. Who was the prophetess who judged Israel and led them to victory over the Canaanites? A. Huldah. B. Jael. C. Hannah. D. Deborah. The right answer is letter D. Deborah, a prophetess and judge, played a crucial role in Israel's victory over the Canaanites. She led the people with wisdom and courage during a challenging time. Question 15. Who was the mother of Samuel, a barren woman who prayed for a child? A. Hannah. B. Elizabeth. C. Sarah. D. Rebecca. The right answer is letter A. Hannah, despite her barrenness, fervently prayed for a child at the tabernacle. God answered her prayer, and she gave birth to Samuel, whom she dedicated to the Lord's service. Hannah's story reflects faith, persistence, and the fulfillment of God's promises. Question 16. Which prophet spoke about the valley of dry bones and the restoration of Israel? A. Jeremiah. B. Isaiah. C. Ezekiel. D. Daniel. The right answer is letter C. Ezekiel prophesied about the vision of the valley of dry bones, symbolizing the restoration of Israel. Through God's power, the dry bones came to life, representing the revitalization of the nation. Question 17. Which woman in the Bible became a great-grandmother to King David? A. Ruth. B. Naomi. C. Orpah. D. Rahab. The right answer is letter A. The Book of Ruth traces the lineage from Ruth and Boaz to King David, emphasizing Ruth's role as the great-grandmother of David. Question 18. Who was the brother of Mary and Martha, whom Jesus raised from the dead? A. Nicodemus. B. Lazarus. C. Jairus. D. Zacchaeus. The right answer is letter B. Lazarus, the brother of Mary and Martha, was raised from the dead by Jesus, demonstrating Jesus' power over death. Question 19. Which Old Testament character was known for his patience and endurance through trials? A. Abraham. B. Job. C. Isaac. D. Jacob. The right answer is letter B. Job is renowned for his patience and endurance as he faced severe trials, testing his faith and loyalty to God. Question 20. Which man in the Bible was a fisherman called by Jesus to be a disciple? A. David. B. Ezekiel. C. Peter. D. Aaron. The right answer is letter C. Peter, also known as Simon, was a fisherman called by Jesus to become one of his disciples. He played a prominent role among the apostles. Question 21. Who was the prophetess played a key role in the downfall of the house of Ahab? A. Jezebel. B. Huldah. C. Deborah. D. Miriam. The right answer is letter A. But there was none like Ahab who sold himself to do wickedness in the sight of the Lord, because Jezebel, his wife, stirred him up. And he acted very abominably in going after idols, as the Amorites had done, whom the Lord cast out before the people of Israel. Question 22. Which king of Judah was known for rediscovering the book of the law in the temple and initiating a religious revival? A. Hezekiah. B. Josiah. C. Jehoshaphat. D. Asa. The right answer is letter B. King Josiah rediscovered the book of the law in the temple and initiated significant religious reforms, leading to a revival in Judah. Question 23. Who was the servant girl who recognized Peter at the high priest's courtyard during Jesus' trial? A. Rhoda. B. Priscilla. C. Lydia. D. Phoebe. The right answer is letter A. Rhoda was a servant girl who recognized Peter's voice at the door when he came to the house of Mary, the mother of John Mark, after his release from prison. Question 24. Which prophet was known for his visions of heavenly creatures, including the famous wheel within a wheel? A. Isaiah. B. Ezekiel. C. Daniel. D. Jeremiah. The right answer is letter B. Ezekiel, the prophet, had visions of heavenly creatures, including the famous vision of the wheel within a wheel, symbolizing the glory of God. Question 25. Who was the first high priest of Israel and brother of Moses? A. Aaron. B. Eli. C. Phinehas. D. Abihu. The right answer is letter A. Aaron, the brother of Moses, was appointed as the first high priest of Israel and played a significant role in the religious leadership of the Israelites. Question 26. Which disciple of Jesus was a physician and authored the Gospel of Luke? A. Matthew. B. Mark. C. John. D. Luke. The right answer is letter D. Luke the physician was a companion of Paul and the author of the Gospel of Luke and the Acts of the Apostles. Question 27. Who was the woman in the New Testament who generously gave 2 small coins in the temple? A. Widow of Zarephath. B. Woman with the issue of blood. C. Widow's mite. D. Mary Magdalene. The right answer is letter C. The woman with the 2 small coins, commonly referred to as the widow's mite, demonstrated sacrificial giving and caught Jesus' attention in the temple. Question 28. Who was the Ethiopian eunuch baptized by Philip in the book of Acts? A. Nathanael. B. Simon the sorcerer. C. Eutychus. D. Queen Candace. The right answer is letter D, the Ethiopian eunuch. A high official in the court of Queen Candace was baptized by Philip after Philip explained the scriptures to him. Question 29. Who was the Pharisee and member of the Sanhedrin who came to Jesus by night to inquire about spiritual matters? A. Nicodemus. B. Gamaliel. C. Caiaphas. D. Annas. The right answer is letter A. Nicodemus, a Pharisee and member of the Sanhedrin, came to Jesus by night to inquire about spiritual matters, leading to the famous conversation about being born again. Wow, what a wonderful journey through this quiz it's been. If you enjoyed this quiz, please let us know by hitting that like button. Your likes mean a lot to us. Simply click subscribe below. We can't wait to have you on board. But before you go, share your quiz performance with us. Leave a comment, tell us how many questions you got right. Thank you for being a part of the Quiz Bible family, and we look forward to seeing you in our upcoming quizzes.